Hello everyone, you're welcome to this channel. In this video we are given that if x plus y is equal to xy is equal to x over y, then find the value of x and y. So if this is your first time on our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe so that anytime we upload a video you'll be the first person to be notified. Now we are given x plus y to be equal to xy to be equal to x over y. And from here we can derive two equations from this equation. So we can have x plus y is equal to xy, and we can also have xy is equal to x over y. So we are going to have x plus y is equal to xy, and then we are also going to have xy is equal to x over y. So let me call this as equation 1 and then this as equation 2. So let us consider equation 2. So from equation 2, we have xy is equal to x over y. And so from here we are going to multiply 2 by y so that we clear off the fraction. So we are going to have xy squared is equal to x. And from here let us move everything to the left hand side so that the right hand side becomes 0. So we are going to have xy squared minus x is equal to 0. And from here we have x in common, so we can factorize out x. So when we do that, we are going to have x out, leaving y squared minus 1 is equal to 0. And from here we can equate this term to 0 and this also to 0. So when we do that, we are going to have x to be equal to 0 or y squared minus 1 to be equal to 0. And from here we are going to have y squared is equal to 1. So let's go ahead and take the square root of both sides. So we are going to have y to be equal to plus or minus the square root of 1, which are going to have plus or minus 1. Now let us consider equation 1. So from equation 1, we are given x plus y is equal to xy. And so when x is equal to 0, what are we getting for y? So here we are going to have 0 plus y is equal to 0y, which are going to have y to be equal to 0. And so we are having x to be equal to 0 and then y to be equal to 0. So let's test this on equation 2 and see if our answer is a solution to this problem. So from equation 2 we have xy is equal to x over y. So x is 0 and then y is 0. So we're going to have 0 times 0 is equal to 0 over 0. And this implies 0 times 0 is 0. So this will be equal to 0 over 0 is undefined. And so x is equal to 0 is not an answer. Now let's consider when y is equal to negative 1. Here we can have y to be equal to negative 1 or y to be equal to 1. So let's consider when y is equal to negative 1. So when y is equal to negative 1, then from equation 1, we are given x plus y is equal to xy. So wherever we see y, we're going to put negative 1 over there. So we're going to have x plus negative 1 is equal to x multiplying negative 1. And so from here we're going to have x minus 1 is equal to negative x. Now when we group like terms, we are going to have x plus x is equal to 1. So we're going to have 2x is equal to 1. And so x will be equal to 1 over 2. So when x is equal to 1 over 2, y is equal to negative 1. Now let me clean this. Now let's consider when y is equal to 1. So when y is equal to 1, and then from equation 1, we were given x plus y is equal to xy. And so wherever we see y, we put 1 over there. So we are going to have x plus 1 is equal to x multiplying 1. So you're going to have x plus 1 is equal to x. And for me, when we group like terms, you're going to have x minus x is equal to negative 1. And so x minus x gives 0, and 0 is not equal to negative 1. And so y is equal to 1 is not an answer, and hence x is equal to half and then y is equal to negative 1 are the values of x and y that can satisfy this equation. Thank you for watching. If you find this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and then comment as well. See you in the next video.